The blue-green ball field, the sage sandlot, the vert vineyard of vernal baseball players dotted the baseball field like chicken pox on Pinocchio's bony cheeks. Burrow weeds and apple aquamarine grass littered the dead patch of beige where he was standing. He was a reluctant right fielder, slightly overweight and constantly stuttering with a vexatious lisp. Big-lipped, with gapped teeth, standing in a baseball uniform with the name Pyrus haphazardly embossed on the back, staring at the pitcher, hoping no Frankenstein-stitched lead balls came his way. But even if one of those hermetic sutured summer stealers came his way, he was trained in how to catch and properly toss one of those fatalistic flame-fashion fast balls back into the inner diamond. The scalding, searing hot, thermogenic saffron sun was away that day, leaving a heterogeneous mix of Purbeck stone and Cornforth white portrayals in the sky. He wasn't sweating. Plus, the team he plays for sucks. So, the likelihood of a ball coming to him was as slim as the chances that he would have sex with one of the women on the softcore porn channel. That's pretty much what HBO and Showtime were to him. He would stick his dick in the crease of pillows, right there between the copper-painted pillow and the henna-stained pillow sheet. To be back home, watching glimpses of side boob and maybe a nipple was all he wanted. But it was his father who took him to Matthew Dickey and gave him the option of baseball or football, because he couldn't do boxing for some reason. Maybe the slots were full, or maybe the thought of one of those muscular 13-year-olds juxtaposed to his slightly overweight, lisping child was a bit too much for the coach to handle. By the way, the kid in that dirty Pirates uniform was me. Pirates was our team's name. It's funny because we never stole anything, not one base. Some of us couldn't even catch an STD, always dropping the ball like a British spy playing billiards with a KGB agent for the design of the atom bomb, then losing it like Hillary Clinton. The good thing about baseball was that I didn't have to do anything, especially playing outfield. It was like being my brother's first father. I'm here for a bit, I contribute nothing to the other players, and I reaped all the benefits if they succeeded. But unlike their biological bum dad, I had to stay there with the team until the 8-hour game was over. It was like a work day that I had to pay for. Well, my dad had to pay for it, and he was willing to do this. He was like, "You gotta do something. Can't have you in the basement, torturing insects and small animals, pissing under the stairs and starting fires that you don't think we know about." He knows about some of those things. I reflected on those things as I stood staring at the burrow weeds and apple aquamarine grass that littered the dead patch of beige. The blue-green ball field, the sage sandlot, the vert vineyard of vernal baseball players.